Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Let's check in with women's golf, and with us, sophomore Elizabeth Bauernfeind. And first of all, Elizabeth, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rob.
This past weekend, the Bulldogs hosted their own Ferris State Invitational at Khaki Golf Course, and a nice opportunity for your team to play at home.
Yes, it was great playing at home, and it was nice to actually be able to sleep in my own bed for once. And we had a definite home course advantage, which was nice. I like that a lot.
Bulldogs finished second, earning runner-up honors. Fourth straight tournament. You finished either first or second. A nice way to end the fall season.
Yeah, it was. It's really awesome that our team this year has been able to take first or second this year, and it shows that our team is really strong through and through, first through fifth. We always have a player that will come in. You know, someone falls down, the other person's right there to help them out.
How much of an advantage is that for you as a golfer to play on a course that you're very familiar with?
You just know where to place the shots, and you know a lot about the greens. So when you look at the putt, you already know how it's going to break, which is an advantage over everyone else. Plus, you typically get when the wind picks up, you know what it's going to do and how to play the shot. Bulldogs
finished day one on Saturday in fourth place, but you were able to climb up a couple spots. Talk about the move up on the second day and what was the result of that. I guess maybe some better golf on day two.
We felt like we played pretty strong on the first day, but so did the rest of the field, which is always hard to combat with, as you can't play defense in golf. But we just really stayed focused, stayed positive, and we played what we call bulldog golf. We just go out there and fight every day.
Theme of our show today has kind of been Ferris and Grand Valley. Obviously, football and soccer taking on Grand Valley, and in golf, really no different. Grand Valley was the team that finished first, Bulldogs right behind, but a close competition between the two programs.
Yes, it's always close between Grand Valley and us, and at their home invite that we played in, they beat us by 1 stroke at their home invite, and they just eked out a win by us at our home. But it's always good to play against good competition because that's how you get better.
I know the Bulldogs' big highlight of the fall was winning the Indianapolis Invitational. Just talk about that experience and being able to win that tournament.
That was really cool for us, as there were, I want to say, almost 15, maybe even more teams there. And just knowing that Indy is a fantastic team and that we could go out there and happen to play a little better than they did, that was really fun for us.
This past weekend individually, you finished in the top 10, tied for 9th overall, 76 on day two. Just talk about your play and what you thought went well for you out on the golf course.
I seemed to keep pretty focused out there, and it was, even though it was kind of windy and a little colder, it was very easy to just stay relaxed knowing that I knew the course. I know where to put the shots. I know how to swing the club. It's pretty easy. I think almost everyone felt the same way. We mostly had better scores the second day, so that was nice.
It was kind of nice finishing as the runner-up and in a tournament where you had 3 seniors playing their final home competition. What did that mean to be able to help, give them a second place finish?
Our seniors are a huge part of our team. They're really strong, as we only have a traveling 5 or 6, and half of our team right there is the seniors, and they're always really positive, and they love being with us, and being able to give them a second place was hopefully a huge monument for their career.
How big of a benefit is that for you as a golfer to have those 3 seniors that have kind of been through it before as you head into your second season here at Ferris?
They're a really strong point. They help us, guys like, hey guys, just stay calm here. We've done this before. You're like, oh yeah, I have, haven't I? And they just help us, keep a level head, and they also have a lot of fun with them.
I know this kind of wrapped up the fall for the women's golf program. Just talk about what goes on now, between now and the time you start up next spring. What do you do in the off season here?
Right now we have a 1-week break, but most of us probably won't be on break as the weather's still pretty nice. Then we're going to have practice and conditioning still up until we start again. We'll take a little bit of break in the middle of the winter just from golf, but we'll still be working out. I always need to get better and stronger.
I know the Bulldogs have made the NCAA tournament here for the last 12 seasons in a row. What are some of the goals for the program as you head into the spring, and obviously the big dates coming up at the end of the spring, the GLIAC and the NCAA tournaments?
We always do want to be the best in our conference, and we always want to win GLIACs, of course. And just getting there and being top 3 at least would be huge for us, and just knowing that we can get there and always being in the competition and being right there at the top shows that Ferris is always there to play and will always be right there.
Growing up in Minnesota, what did you know about Ferris State? Why did you choose Ferris State here to play college golf?
I did choose Ferris State because I could play on the women's golf team. That was a dream of mine since I was little. And then more recently in my junior year of high school, I realized I wanted to be in the professional golf management program, knowing that I could come out and be a PGA professional. And coming right out of college is amazing. I can work in the golf industry, which is what I really love to do.
How much of a benefit is that for you as a college golfer to be in the PGA program?
It's huge knowing that not everyone can play on a college golf team and that I have that advantage, and it's a blast. I absolutely love it.
Growing up in Minnesota, obviously kind of like Michigan, the weather always an issue. How tough has that been to battle through competing against teams maybe where they have a little nicer weather conditions?
It's always tough that they get to practice year-round and we're stuck in a dome or an inside hitting area for almost half the year. But it does give us an opportunity to also take a little break where sometimes they can't always take a break, which might backfire. But I do usually try and go somewhere warm, just like all the other girls. We try and go somewhere warm just so we can get out before the season starts and actually see the golf ball fly through the air. Nice.
Obviously, the Bulldogs coached by Mike Mignano. Just tell us what it's like maybe playing for him as your head coach.
I really like playing for him. He's a really good coach. He's always positive and knows how to read greens, and he can help us with our swing or whatever we need, which is great for a coach knowing that he's always there for us.
Obviously, just a couple years into it here at Ferris State, what's been the most enjoyable part of your Bulldog experience, I guess, so far?
I really like traveling. The girls are awesome, and just bonding with them for a whole weekend and then seeing them at practice and going out and traveling again. We get really close, and it's a blast. Some
big goals, obviously, as you get ready to head into the spring season, NCAA tournament. I guess what's kind of the ultimate goal for the Bulldogs here next spring?
We'd love to make it to nationals. That's our biggest goal, as everyone's, I'm assuming. And it'd just be a blast. If we don't make it to nationals, just at least take top 3, just to show that, yeah, we're right there and we'll be back next year.
Well, Elizabeth, thanks for being on the show, and best of luck as you get ready to head into the spring.
Thank you very much, Rob.
This has been another episode of Ferris Sports Update. A reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com.